Welcome to the EmpowerHer Wellness Podcast. I'm Morgan, and I'm thrilled to be your host and wellness coach as we navigate the path to a healthier, more confident you. As the owner of Get Fit With Me, I bring years of experience in personal training, nutrition, and coaching to each episode. Join me as we explore practical tips and strategies for fitness, nutrition, mindset, and more, all tailored for busy women just like you. Let's empower your wellness journey and achieve lasting transformation together. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of the EmpowerHer Wellness Podcast. I'm your host and coach, Morgan Ekovich, and today's episode is going to be about an app that I stumbled across about a year and a half ago. And honestly, in the beginning, I wasn't using it to its full potential. And now that we have the cooking club, I've started to use it a little bit differently. It is the app called ReciMe. And it is right here. You can have it on your desktop. You can add it as a plugin, but it is also at your fingertips. And I'm going to show you, for those of you who are watching and not just listening, it is this little app right there, that little yellow chef's hat. So, okay. ReciMe is an amazing app. What it does is when you know all those recipes on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest that you see and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to make that. I want to make that. I want to make that. And we start saving it and saving here and saving here and saving here. And you actually never go back and make any of those recipes. Yeah, I know that. Well, two things. One, joining Morgan's Cooking Club will help with that because I'm going to help pick those recipes. And if you send me recipes, we'll curate them and we'll actually put those in the rotation so we get those cooked and done and we get to test them out. But if you're like, no, Morgan, tell me more about this app. That's what we're going to talk about. So ReciMe, what's super amazing, first thing, is it collects all of those recipes. When I open up Instagram and I'm scrolling and I see a recipe for, let's say, barbecue chicken pizza, I'm like, wow, that looks really good. And it's got the ingredients. Instead of me just bookmarking the recipe, I can send it to the app. The app actually captures the name of the recipe, the ingredients, as well as the instruction list. And it puts it directly into the app and saves it. At that point, I can add it to a specific cookbook. So in the app, you can make specific cookbooks. So I have set it up so I have a sweets, breakfast, side/extras made from scratch, proteins, sauces, protein and granola bars, cocktails, vegetables, spices. And then I have a section called Instagram recipes where I'm like, I don't really know where they fit. But then I have an uncategorized folder, and that is the default folder that most of my recipes go into, partly because I'm scrolling or I see it and I want it to be quick and easy. Not to be said that I cannot go and move it to a different cookbook after the fact. So it's super great. I can go and I can add it to the cookbook, or I can just kind of leave it in this uncategorized folder. The other thing you can do is you can search recipe titles. So as I'm sitting here, I've got the app open and I'm going to search and I'm going to type in buffalo. And what it's going to do is it's going to pop up anything buffalo that's in the title. So right here, I've got a buffalo chicken potato cups, crock pot buffalo chicken dip, high protein, low carb buffalo chicken zucchinis, buffalo chicken mac and cheese, buffalo chicken potato bites. You think that I like buffalo a decent amount? That I've saved like 5 different recipes, all including buffalo. So it's a really awesome way to kind of capture these recipes and save them. So you can do the premium. That is what I do. And that's going to cost $59 a year. But you can also do the free version. I highly recommend checking out the free version to get started because you're limited on recipes. I think you only get like 5 or 6 a month. So you have to be a little bit more strategic. But when you purchase it, you can literally collect every single recipe you see, and that is what I have done. I have 92 recipes in one category, 14 in another, 11, 10, 3, 5, like so many different recipes. So this app just keeps getting better though. So we've talked about meal planning, we've talked about meal prepping, and some of us have found a system that works. Like I have a meal prep and planning boot camp, and for me, that system works. For some of my other clients, they want something digital that can go here, that can then create their shopping list. And they have decided to do that with this app. So at the bottom, there is also a plus button first where you can write a recipe from scratch, or you can paste it in, or you can grab it from your browser. So it does not just have to be from social media to begin with, which I think is so cool, because I have a full binder of recipes that back in the day, do you remember when your parents would print things off or you'd rip them out of magazines? Yes, I have all of those. I haven't had a chance to scan them and add them in. My goal in 2026 is to get rid of the paper in my life. I'm still hanging on to stuff from college. There's part of me that knows that anatomy book that I spent a couple $100s on is going to be useful, even though I can get it online digitally at my fingertips. But I'm still hanging on to it. That being said, those recipes, like, there is something to have the recipe in front of you, but there's also something to have it at your fingertips. The screen, when you are going through the recipe, stays lit the entire time. It will tell you about how long it takes. It's hard to say some of those. You can mark it as if you've cooked it. You can add your notes. You can change your servings. You have instructions. There's a step-by-step guide. And then it can also calculate nutrition. That is based on AI, so always use that with like with a grain of salt. But you can go through and do every single one of those things in here by the touch of your finger. And when you open up a recipe, this is where the next portion comes in. So I talked about meal prep and planning and how awesome it is to be able to plan your week, and the importance of planning your week, even if all it is deciding what meals you're going to have at some point during that week so that you can get a grocery list so you actually have the things on hand. That being said, now in here, we have a cookbooks and we have a menu plan. So I can literally look at today, I can add the plus, I can click breakfast, I can pick one of my recipes, and I can pick, I don't know why, but I just clicked a cocktail. I clicked a Tom Collins because it was top of mind here, but let's say that was breakfast. And then I can go back and I can add a lunch, and it's color coded. So breakfast is yellow, lunch is blue. Let's see what dinner is. Purple. And then snacks, let's see, is orange. So literally you can get you can plan out your entire day in your entire week. You can also add these things to your grocery list. So once you have your meal plan, what it will do is it will take those meals that you've decided, and then you can say, add these ingredients to my grocery list. After they're added to your grocery list, you can go through and mark off the things that you already have on hand in your house. So for instance, I already have cucumber, I already have lemon, I've already got lettuce, I already have chicken, I already have deli meat, I already have cheese, I already have eggs. You mark off what you already have. Then what that leaves you with is a shopping list. Shopping list done. Okay, so now you can do one of two things. You can take the shopping list with you where it has check marks, where you can actually just check it off as you are walking through the grocery store. Or they've implemented this other cool feature, and I can't get over the seamlessness of this and how they have decided to think about this app in just ways that we don't think about this. That, yes, I said you can do the free version, and if your only intention is to collect recipes, do it. Just do the free version. Still, even if your only intention is to collect recipes, you can always upgrade if you have a ton of recipes you want to try. But if you want the seamlessness of meal planning to groceries to, order online, it will literally ask me, are you sure that's what you want to order? Groceries. I push next. It's not quite at Walmart. It's coming soon, but I can use Instacart. I can click on it and I can continue to store. From there, I will log into my Instacart account and it will add all of the things to my account. And I can choose what grocery store it comes to. So for some reason, Plum Market was the default, but I have Meijer, Kroger, Walmart, through Instacart. I have even Aldi, literally any grocery store. Plum Market, Better Health, Kroger, Meijer, Fresh Time, Village Market, Target, Holiday Market, Heartland Market, VG's, Aldi, Walmart, like literally so many options. And it will say delivery by the time. So if you are somebody who has just been so stuck in, I don't have time, I can't find a system, I'm going to do a full YouTube tutorial showing you how to do this down the road. And honestly, if enough of you have this app, I'll just do a live training and I'll invite you guys to it because it's nice to answer these questions live. But then I just pick the store. And then you just go through your Instacart account. Yes, there's a fee, but like how much are you typically spending at the grocery store when you wander around? I'm an Aldi girl, so that aisle of shame gets me for something, even if it's just a candle, just about every time I go in. So keeping in mind that, yeah, there may be a $3 fee, but I can guarantee I'm not grabbing that random thing off the shelf. The other thing is when we have a list, when we have a plan, and we know it's going to be delivered directly to our house, there is no question and there is no reason to say, oh, I just can't do it. No, literally you can, there is systems set up to allow you to add your recipes. Honestly, the biggest time constraint here is probably getting all of your recipes added. You can manually add things to that grocery list as well if there's things not in that meal plan. Like you can do it all in the app. And it's so cool to me that we have gotten to the point in technology that we have apps out there that can help us from point A to point B, from literally seeing inspiration to bringing the food to our door. And I love this app and I've paired with them because I think it's I think it works really well for all of us who have ever tried to save a recipe. If you enjoy cooking and you enjoy food, you've saved a recipe somewhere. It's either a screenshot, it's saved in some tabs somewhere, it's bookmarked, it's in a binder, print it off. But how often do we reference it? Whereas if we can use an app that allows us to find those recipes, make a plan out of it, grocery shop, all of the pieces, we are more likely to use it. Also something that is searchable. That is one of the things that I hate about all the other ways is it's not searchable. As long as the title is clear and you know what you're searching for, it is searchable and you will find what you're actually looking for. And that's what I love. I hate having to scroll through that saved section in my Instagram bookmarks looking for that one recipe because I cannot search for just the title. So there's so many benefits to this. And I love that we're talking about it this month because we are back to the cooking club this month. We have some fun, amazing recipes coming out. And honestly, what I want us to do is to be focusing on some of these things that we have grabbed, some of those quick and easy snacks and lunches we've seen on social media that really we have not implemented, we have not tried out. I want us to use that this month. This month's cooking club is going to be on a Sunday so that we're going to be creating lunches and snacks for the week in our cooking club time. Last month we did chicken pesto rice bake. It was amazing. It was delicious. There is still room to join the cooking club. We've got a few more spots in our founding member. So for $17 a month, you can join our cooking club. The link is in the show notes. And I will also drop the link to ReciMe. Like it is ReciMe. ReciMe. It's a blue square with a yellow chef's hat on it. Like I said, if some of you are interested or if lots of you are interested in a workshop, I will walk you through exactly how to use it. It's not something you have to use. Like I said, there is a free version. I'm not forcing you to use it. I'm not saying you need to. But if you're tired of just kind of collecting recipes in a way that is not beneficial for you, that you're just like, another thing I saved that I did not do, try out the app, download the free version, check it out. You can always upgrade at any time. And I did see that if you choose to upgrade and then downgrade later, you do not lose your recipes. So they do have a Facebook group that has phenomenal support. All that being said, I know I went on a tangent on a really fun tool. Check it out, download it. It's completely free to get started. Let me know what questions you have. And if you do use it, let me know. I want to see what recipes you are saving. The other fun part is we can share cookbooks with each other. So let me know what questions you have. Would love to see you in the cooking club this month. Remember, check the show notes to join the cooking club for $17 a month and to download the ReciMe app. Talk to you soon. Thank you for tuning in to the EmpowerHer Wellness Podcast. I hope you found today's episode inspiring and packed with actionable tips. Remember, your journey to becoming the strongest, most confident version of yourself is just beginning. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode and join our community of empowered women. Until next time, stay strong and stay confident.